Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 19, 2022. You feel freer to be yourself today, and this can be because others are not putting as much pressure on you, or you are detaching yourself from it. You're interested in making progress, feeling gently competitive, or wanting to challenge yourself to move into unexplored territory. You're especially open to new or alternative ideas and methods with Mercury and Uranus in harmony. This transit positions you well for gaining insights into money and business matters. Finances or work matters move forward, or you feel more optimistic about the direction in which they're heading. Instead, information you come across can be helpful or a pleasant surprise. Your intuition about health or work matters is strong, and you're more in touch with your inner guide in a general sense. Spontaneous thoughts and conversations can be most interesting, perhaps even nudging you along a good path. You crave laughter, spontaneity, and excitement like a drug. Today will bring you plenty of surprises. As our cosmic messenger, Mercury, aligns with electric Uranus in a trine within the heavens, you will see new adventures around every corner. You may cross paths with someone who is quite eccentric and bizarre to you, but who catches your interest and sparks some lively conversation. If your intuition says this person is to be trusted, give into your piqued interest and keep the ball rolling. It could be a new connection that you end up savoring. Something said at work today could change your perspective of your job. It is okay to have a change of heart and to value something different in your work life when Mercury in Capricorn trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You or a co-worker could put something in a new light, which may cause you to feel differently about your professional and financial stability. There might even be something that you need to address in conversation to change your job for the better. Do not be afraid to speak up if the time is right to do so. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday has left you with more than just your professional instincts and imagination fueled. This first visit since Mercury's return to your income sector and the only visit while Venus, the planet of money, is here has left you with a lot to unpack across the income, work, and career fronts. This comes just as Mercury's smart head for money links in with Uranus' ability to think outside the square on the job front. The astral energy at play brings balance to the forefront. You may find yourself questioning the equilibrium of your work and private life. Being aware of your real goals and desires and setting appropriate boundaries could be issues. Take the situation of working out, for example. You must stick to your set routine of exercises, while also making sure that you are working at the edge of your capacity. When you keep your head down and don't look up, you lose crucial ground. Sit down and go over your income and expenses today. The added energy of this day can help you a great deal in handling matters that are directly related to money. Take full advantage of this to see what your situation really is. If you have a system in your home to monitor and record your expenses, have a closer look at this to seek out more efficient ways of handling the spending. If you don't have such a system, get one started. That the moon is making its last visit to your friendship sector over the weekend, but also this close to Christmas, is making this a good day to catch up with friends or just to feel connected. This will also ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged when the dwarf planet returns tomorrow to promote an even greater need to connect. In the last weekend of your birthday month and with the sun leaving Sagittarius next week, this could even reshape some of your expectations for the coming year. Work and life balance tension that has been building for the last few days not only peaks today but will drop off dramatically tomorrow. It is over the weekend that the most powerful work and life balance reminder is being delivered, and it comes just 3 days before Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is due to return to your romantic sector. This couldn't be more important. Our eyes in the sky. Our morning rituals could be disrupted, and the Libra moon squares off with Venus this morning. It could become overwhelming if things feel unorganized. Give yourself extra time for tasks throughout the day, because your usual schedule could get thrown for a loop. The connection between Mercury in Capricorn and Uranus retrograde in Taurus can help us unpack our emotions as we navigate the dream world, so pay attention to any strange occurrences that happened while you were traversing the astral realms. A tendency to push yourself forward creates an adverse impression with the people you meet. Even if it's not intentional, your attitude disrupts any potential for things to run smoothly. Try to restrain yourself. Otherwise, you're unlikely to impress anyone since your boastful manner makes you seem conceited and unapproachable. Emotions could feel a little out of your control during the day as well, so give yourself permission to cry if you feel frustrated and need a release. Remember that everyone is experiencing the same unsettled atmosphere, so try to be kind to the people you encounter. A perfect scenario for settling outstanding financial matters is what you desire. Of course, you must be as careful as usual when dealing with money. You have the right instincts for choosing sensible investments, and the advice you receive is far more conclusive than on other occasions. Larger purchases, a car or a house, don't faze you. Today will be unpredictable, to say the least, so expect surprises of both the pleasant and unpleasant variety. Luckily, the messy energy begins to dissipate later. When the Libra moon makes a harmonious aspect to Mars retrograde, intellectual downloads are not uncommon, so be sure to write down any new insights that come to mind. The energy here promotes genius, making it a great evening for artists and writers to engage in their craft. In the morning, the Libra moon squares off with Venus in Capricorn, causing us to crave relationships that look good on paper. Wanting solid partnerships that stand the test of time is natural. But longevity should be just one of the attributes we strive for now. If permanence is our only qualification as to what constitutes a successful relationship, we risk compromising for the wrong reasons. Don't prioritize keeping the peace over saying your piece. Communication is key. Remember that everyone must do their part to help a union thrive, whether that union is romantic, platonic, or familial. Hiding your needs does everyone a disservice. And if you give others what you think they want without asking, you may find your assumptions to be totally off base. It's not what you say but the way that you say it. You're involved in all kinds of talks and must respond appropriately. Even when you feel like speaking the truth or your honest opinion is asked for, choose the words carefully. Conclusions you arrive at are brutally honest and extremely cutting. Avoid acting this way, and conduct conversations diplomatically. Before noon, the moon trines retrograde Mars in Gemini, helping us to assert ourselves intelligently. Under this influence, we recognize how to spin situations in our favor through wordplay or powers of suggestion. People trust our judgment and follow our lead. We can identify clever solutions to problems without rocking the collective boat. Currently, we realize that we don't need to minimize ourselves for others. You may find yourself rushing from one place to another. People demand your attention and want to involve you in their conversations. The sound advice you can contribute, provide the necessary impetus required to implement new schemes or ideas that result. Take some well-deserved leisure time for yourself.